Hey guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. I finally got around to filming a flip of my 2021 Hobonichi Cousin. I've got it housed in a Hobonichi cover and cover on cover, which I bought off a D-stash. It comes with this gorgeous like bookmark, but I tend to just stick it in the back there, so just the top bit comes out because that's how I like it. If you remember back to, I think I'm just going to slide it out. If you remember back to 2021, I think I bought this in around February time. I had my Hobonichi Cousin Avec, which was my like memory planner, which I wanted to sticker up and everything, and then I wanted a functional planner, so I bought this and I bought the A6. And to be fair to me, just got some little decorations in the front there, I did use this as a functional planner to a certain degree. And I'll talk about it as I go through. So as you can see, I did some trackers, which I was literally on the ball for the first 6 months. It was my AM and PM planning routine, and then headache and backache, and then I had some mood trackers there, and then underneath here was my monthly YouTube and Instagram stats, and I stayed on that for 6 months, and then I kind of fell off it. I don't know why, I just did. The monthlies I used purely for forward planning, so I put on videos, I put on appointments, I just used some washi at the bottom and then a monthly at the side. Sometimes I would put a sticker, so that was Valentine's Day and that was Pancake Day. And then March, again, just appointments and very simple simple layouts. This one I didn't even put any washi at the bottom. If you see any thin washi going along, that's like holidays when the kids are off school, so they were off for half term. And then in May I decided to do a list of videos down the side. I did like that idea, but I didn't really carry it on. And then we had half term, and then I decided to highlight the events just to make them stand out a bit more. It's hard to get you all in. So this was the beginning of the summer holidays, and yeah, there wasn't really much going on. I could have gone in and back planned these, put things that we did, but I just didn't. And then I used this right up until December. I did some forward planning of like assignment due dates so that I could transfer them across. And then we go into my weeklies. Now the first, I don't know how many weeks, was back planning. So I wanted to use functional stickers as well as character stickers. So, you know, this was my first spread, and I don't actually mind how it turned out. I think it looks pretty. And then I decided this is a bad example because they're all the ink smeared. But like here, what I would do at the top is I would write who's where when. So I just have a short timeline at the top, when Loki was in nursery, when Casey was at school, and Chris. And then I don't know why Willow's not on there. Again, just minimal stickers with some character stickers. This week was a bad week. I was away all week. Oh no, sorry, we were in isolation all week, and literally I felt like shit all week, so I just didn't come in and back plan that. Stuck with the same kind of little timeline at the top, minimal stickers. And we woke up to snow on that day. Did a little mood tracker, some to-dos, some AM and PM and journaling trackers. Sorry, my voice is going. need a little sip of my coffee. Again, mood tracker, AM, PM, journaling, some to-dos. We had snow. Still sticking with this routine. Trying to do like little to-do lists and things. What actually happened with this planner is, like, as I'm going through the day I fill it in, or at the end of the day I would fill it in. So I wasn't using these pages. I love this spread. I wasn't using these pages functionally. I wasn't like going forward and going, oh, I've got an appointment that day, I'll write it in. I don't think. I think it was a lot of back planning. I think I like this one so much because it's got the lines that are breaking up, you know, the different events and an arrow. So this side I did to-do, cleaning, my AM routine and my PM routine. The majority of the stickers I used were the Coffee Monster Co., Once More With Love and Poppets from Laura Jane Style. I really don't like this page. I thought I'd stick some stickers down the bottom and I just didn't like how it looked. I don't mind that one so much, but these just don't think they go. Again, same routine. Still using the lines. I carried on using the lines for a bit. Still using this. See, Willow's in there now. This idea would be, I mean, it got a bit repetitive to be honest, so I did stop because, you know, that's where they are every day, and it's like this would be better served if you've got, like, we've got 3 kids, and if they were all after school clubs at different times and things like that, that's when this would be better, so you can see. I mean, you can always extend this down and start it at whatever time you want, but so you can see who's where, just to make it easier to, like, for you at a glance to see who needs to go where. So I obviously did these 5 as I normally do, and then these look like they're literally just back planned in because it's just literally writing down what we did throughout the day, which I don't mind that either. So I've dropped off doing the little tallies at the top and I've done them at the bottom just to see if I like that. This isn't really one of my favourite spreads, but I did hit 1,000 followers on Instagram, which I was really happy about. Just a little to-do list, did some weather, completely didn't use the trackers in this week, and I think I like it better. I didn't have a problem with using no stickers at all, and I really like the way that this looks, and this is what I'm carrying on. Oh, I came back to them there. Covered the times up, wanted to see what that looked like, and I really liked it. That was a Paper K thin washi, and the good thing about it is if you don't do a lot, you can use the bigger stickers. So just at a glance, I know we didn't really do much that day. We cleaned, we went to McDonald's, I had a Costa, and we bought my bike. So it's like, I know that there isn't loads. I did try and introduce some goals into the week here and some errands that I needed to run, but I wasn't taking this out with me. So, you know, it's just a memory. I started up again with those for a week and then stopped doing it. I did insert some other type of stickers, like these ones were, oh, I can't remember who they are. That's like a Happy Planner sticker, but the majority of it is just, these are the Planner Spot stickers, and I just carried on doing this. It's so nice to look back. This using a lot more character stickers and not much colour, and I think I prefer it when I use like a bit more colour in the spreads to make things pop out. This week is obviously a catch-up week. I just literally wrote in everything that was done, either that or it was on days that I really didn't want to plan, but doing it at the end of the day was really easy. And then I did start doing memory plans with these, and I think that's what kind of stopped me using it. Used a lot more stickers in this one, and then we're back to pen only. And then, wow, this was a plan with me. Like, I can tell that just by looking at it. But it's too messy. That amount of stickers, to me, is too messy. Like, my perfect spread, I mean, that's got quite a few. But my perfect kind of spread, I mean, that's one of my favourites. But let's see. Anyway, so that is like sticker overload. But you can see, again, the stickers tell you what's going on. This one is one of my favourites. I did use stickers from the planner spot. They fit inside these boxes perfect. Yeah, I've moved it right over there, but it does cover the timings, but it does fit perfect. I really liked this one as well. Again, these headers and things are from the planner spot. And then I did like a to-do list at the top, because these planners go from 5 in the morning till 4 in the morning. So, you know, this top bit I wasn't really using. I think that's why I did the like little tracker things at the top, because I wasn't using it. But I really liked how this looked. And I have done a plan with me. I think you saw it yesterday. Ooh. In my new Hobonichi Cousin, and it's pretty much, you know, the same as this one. So I've got some to-dos at the top, got a bit of deco at the bottom, and a few character stickers, and I love how that turned out. So I'll definitely be using the planner spot stickers in my new one. Weeks like this I tended to just pick a colour, so I obviously went for grey. I started using these arrow stickers instead of drawing them out, but sometimes I needed the longer ones. This is one of my favourite spreads in the whole planner. I don't know why, it just is. I used a Tombow and then stuck some to-do stickers on, tracking my YouTube and Insta, and then just writing down what I've done. And this was the 2nd to the 8th of August. And I dropped off it. I didn't even do a birthday spread. I kind of came back in the beginning of September for one day. And then I did this week, which I don't know why I did. I did these trackers in actual time, and some to-dos at the bottom. Didn't love it. Kind of started getting back into it, then off it again. I don't know why I'm so annoyed with myself for missing these weeks. And then I decided to use a bit more colour in the spread, and I do really like this. I do really like the colours and the things that pop out. Started another week, but didn't finish it. October time. And then again this week, not finished. Do you know what I think happened? I think this is the last one I did in the weeks. I don't know why I didn't finish this. I really like it. What happened was, around September time is when people start talking about their new planners, and I start getting excited about my new planners, and I stop using my old ones, and that's ridiculous because I want to finish the year. So, you know, these are all blank. I'm determined for next year. I did a tiny bit here of what I'd done to try and get back into it. Again, I'm trying, but it's gone. So I did use it right up until like August, which, you know, that's 8 months of the year, which I'm really proud of myself for doing. And then we got into the daily pages. The daily pages, I'm not going to lie, they've always been difficult for me to fill, and they're still proving to be difficult to fill now, but I'm trying to get used to you know, white space in there. So what I did on this January is I just wrote down everyone's birthdays, and then because I bought this in about February, I used these pages as like collection pages. So I did my January goals, just some things we did over Christmas, and then what I wanted to do the following Christmas. This is the Team Tom cleaning schedule. This is a list of repeating tasks that I had every week, and then I went in and wrote out some planning routines, which are completely different now. I wanted to write something about the getting things done method and do like a Bujo key, but I didn't end up doing it. This is always in my planner somewhere. Like, this is amazing. It tells you how to change inserts to any size so that you don't have to keep rebuying them. I did a list of lists. I did a list of collections. You know, these were some things that I had ideas to do but I didn't end up doing. And then my A6 rings plan, because I decided to turn that into a collections planner. And then nothing, I didn't go in and back plan because it's too difficult to back plan on these sizes. So I think February is where I started from. So I used this front page for goals, a brain dump and happy mail that I'd bought during the month. I think I'm going to do the same in here, but I think in January this year I've put like my planner lineup for the year, and I think every time I change something up in my planner lineup, that's where I'm going to put it. And I put my daily planning, my weekly planning and my monthly planning there as well. So that's what I've used that one for this year. And then, so what I started to do was doing my own timeline and doing a to-do list. But then there's all of this space at the bottom that is empty. And plus I was doing this in my B6 as well. So that's what I carried on doing. I'm trying to get you in a... And as you can see, there is so much white spaces on these pages. And again, it wasn't functional. Even though I was doing the same layout, it still wasn't, I couldn't just come in and write something down. I tried a little film edit schedule, little YouTube tracker. At the bottom I was putting what videos I had, but I still had this massive like gap. So this one I did manage to fill a bit more because I was putting some of my studying in. And then this one, yeah, I listed all the vanilla paper co kits I'd ordered. I had a to-do list and a Hobonichi order. And then this, I was going away, so I did a packing list, and that managed to fill the page. This is where I started doing a tiny bit of journaling, and this was just me talking to myself about, do I need a separate planner? And I was just talking about planners and video ideas, meal ideas, more video ideas. And then here I did my normal little mini schedule, a to-do, reoccurring tasks. So I was trying to come up with a routine for this planner. This is when I was away, so I had like my hotel details and that. I've pinned that because that's like uber private. So what I've done this year to stop me having to pin these and be wary of what I can and can't show you is I've added this little A6 techo which you've seen a setup for. Yeah, and then March, so I just wrote Team Tom Messy Boot Camp because obviously the house was getting a bit of a state because I'd been away. Purchases, what I needed to get from IKEA, still sticking to these little timelines and to-dos. Gave myself a little pep talk, some studying, same, a little bit more journaling there, a little bit there, just trying to fill the pages. And then it stuck to that. You know, I just added washi here and there, used highlighters, was going to start Juice Plus, didn't in the end, had my first COVID jab. This was obviously me just back writing it in. Another planning routine video. I think I just didn't know what I was doing with what. 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. This is mobile phone contracts info. I was practicing some hand lettering. I liked doing that. I did it again there and there just to try and fill the page. So in April I went back to the goals, brain dumps and things to buy. Got an iPad Air, slept in. It was really becoming hard to use these pages because there just wasn't much to write in them, so I kind of fell off them for a little bit because I was just repeating what I had in my B6. Willow drew me this picture, so I just put her age in there. Then I started sectioning off the sides, and here's where I started to fill my groove. So instead of doing the mini time, I did 8 to 8. I ignored the top and did a to-do list. And then here, this is where I was doing a pen test. I put some washi, or I did my studying. And then May I had goals, purchases, brain dump. And then I started to find my groove a little bit, but as you'll see as we go on, it does get better than this. I just found a groove here. This is the first week that I found a groove. So I did my timeline, and I did 8 to 8, to-dos, highlights, journaling, and I stuck with this up until I stopped using the planner. And each week I'd try and do like a different theme. So that one was like green, then this one was pink, and it didn't stay like that. Some days I did, but I mean that's one of my favourite pages, and I decided to literally write down everything that I was doing. So like normally I do things, but I wouldn't necessarily put them in here. Like here I've got look at holidays for next year. I'm just like, I don't know, sitting down somewhere cruising holidays for the next year, but I don't put it in. So I tried to put it in everything that I did. My Rebel Ink PR code, Becky25, got them, some to films, and then it's just journaling. This again is another favourite page. These pages proved very popular over on Instagram. These stickers that I'm using are washi stickers from Amazon, so they don't add hardly any bulk in your planner at all. June I used the Rebel Ink Co strips and did highlight of the day and did some goals. It's my 8-year anniversary, and then yeah, I just carried on doing this and it worked. But yet again, so we're in, where are we? May, June. We're in June here. Love these little black and white. Some days there wasn't as much to write journaling wise. This is another one of my favourite. But at least I got something down and it didn't look as bad. So this, I changed it up a bit here to see if it would fill more of the page. So I did my to-do list where I'd normally do my 8 till 8, and then I did my 8 till 8 underneath. Then I did like my main goals and a quote, and I did my daily journaling there, and I think I only did that for a week. But I'm definitely going to be doing this style more in my new one because you don't have to journal as much. And I'm not journaling in my new one because I'm journaling in my other journal. This one was a bit, whoa, get everything down. So a little filming schedule, highlights of the day for July. Don't like this page as much. It just seemed to work. Like, it really did just seem to work for me. Love this page as well. Summer holidays, so now we're in July. And if I didn't have that much to do, I could throw more on the page, which I liked the idea of. These are Lauren Phelps Designs washes. Loved those. Love those. And then August, I wonder if I stopped planning. I started adding photos in, just using my mini Polaroid zip. And then some more pictures, because it wasn't bulking up, because I was scared it was going to bulk up, and it wasn't bulking up because I was only using the washi stickers. So I knew that I'd be able to add on some pictures. I started falling off it here, so the 19th of August I was still sticking to the top, but I was falling behind on my journaling, but I did try and keep going there. Got some journaling, and then I think I'm back in it for a little bit. September was like highlights of the day again. Here I was doing minimal decor. It would always be the journaling that will fall off, and that was like the first day of school. I love looking back at the pictures, so I definitely want to make sure that I'm including pictures in my new one, in the dailies. So I kept literally just the timeline. Here I am back in journaling. Casey's birthday. New. This is when I started thinking about new planners and things, so I had things to write about in there, you know, what I was going to do with each planner. These pictures aren't very good. The quality of them isn't great. Just using big stickers to fill the page. That's where I did my nails. That's my hubby. Didn't do anything on the October one. We went camping, so I journaled about that when I got back. I'm still going in October. These washes are from Lauren Phelps Designs, and they're stunning. Are they from Lauren Phelps Design or the washi tape shop? Can't remember. But I'm in October, and then I start really falling off. So I've got a picture of Loki. I'm not doing my timed. I'm doing some journaling, and then here I literally just thought, at least if I get some journaling down, which I did. I know I can come in and back plan this because I've got the info in my B6 Nostalgias. Willow's birthday, so I made sure I did that. And then Halloween. Set this page up to use, and then didn't use it for a few days. Then started up again. Wasn't sticking to how I was previously planning. Did a tiny bit of journaling in November. And then another bit there, and then I don't think I touched it in December, did I? The 14th I was just writing down some random notes about presents. On the 18th I was testing out the vanishing point pen, see if I could, you know, start liking my writing, and then nothing. And then I did start doing an index as well, but I didn't keep up with that, and I left 4 pages for that. And then there is like all my swatches. At the beginning of the year I did like a timetable, and then I didn't end up filling any of these in at all. And then I've got my mood tracker at the back. So to be fair, you know, this, I was so close. I was so close to finishing this book. But I learnt a lot through doing this book. I learnt, you know, I learnt how to use it to the best of, to get the most potential. And I firmly believe that if you only need one planner, if you could only get one planner and you wanted it dated and everything, this would definitely be the planner to go to. It's not really bulked up a lot, and I did, you know, I made it up to August, so there was only like 3 months worth of weeks in there. So those washi stickers definitely make a difference. I have been trying with the daily pages again in here, I'll show you a couple of them. So this is the first of the year. So I've stuck to the timeline down the side. I've got like a wish list notes, and I just put some washi because I'm not journaling everything in here. So then we have this day where I just used some of the sterling ink stickers, highlighting like just a main event or something. So loved getting out, spending time with the family, some tasks down there. Because I used big stickers, it doesn't really matter. And then this is the third, and then the fourth. I put a little bit of journaling there, and then I really like this picture. It's actually my lock screen on my phone as well. So I printed that on vellum and stuck it in, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what to put on these pages because I've just stuck to the timeline, and then yesterday I was filling it in as I was going, as I was doing things, and then Tuesday's today. So I will go back through and try and fill these pages, but it's hard. If you don't do your journaling in here, then I'm not getting use of that space, so I'm having to find a way to use it. But I am going to keep using it and try and use it all the way to the end of the year. Like, I can't believe I cut myself short by a couple of months to a full book, but I'm still going to keep this, and this is definitely 100% going to be, you know, amazing to look back on in a few years. So that's it, guys. That is my 2021 Hobonichi Cousin flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that some of the pages gave you some ideas of what, you know, you can do with the planner. And yeah, I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.